What's up, everybody? To Umbria here. We're going to do a Let's Play today. We're going to do Civilization 2 Multiplayer Gold, where all the AIs want your skull. So we're going to go in a customized world. We're just going to go 100 by 100. Just a big old square. Land masses will be large. Our landforms, they'll be varied, though. Our climate, let's have a nice wet climate and a temperate that. The age, we're going to have a nice young world. We're going to go on King, because I don't think I've ever beaten it on King. I'm probably going to lose. Number of civilizations, I'm going to say 5. We're going to have raging hordes of barbarians. Game rules, customize the rules. Don't restart eliminated players. I think that's the only thing I really wanted to set up for this. We're gonna just make our own custom people. For the leader, we're gonna make me, To Umbria. The tribe, we're gonna be the Umbrians. Adjective, Umbrian. Our titles, in anarchy, I will be the raging power fist. Despotism, I like emperor, but we're gonna go the tribal shaman. In a monarchy, I shall be Lord King. In communism, the only thing that makes sense, the supreme leader. In fundamentalism, what was it that I had? Chaos Sorcerer of Doom, that's what we're going to do. I don't care what it was, but that's what it is now. Chaos Sorcerer of Doom! I love it. In Republic, we'll be Master of Knowledge. And in democracy, we will elect an Emperor God King. Alright, we're going to go Bronze Age monoliths, I think. To Umbria, you have risen to become the leader of the Umbrian. May your reign be long and prosperous. The Umbrian have knowledge of irrigation, mining, alphabet, bronzeworking, masonry, and roads. Alright, that looks like a decent spot to build a city. We got 4 spots of shield. I mean, it could be better. We could have a significant resource, but this probably won't end up being our capital forever. So, we're not going to be called Heng Chow for our first. I think Grand Umbria. I already had that name in my head there. I'm just going to name the cities after either things in my life or... I hate when it does that. It'll just found the city after like a set amount of time or something without me hitting enter. Either way, I'll name the cities after either things in my life or things that you suggest in the comments, whatever. So what we're going to do is we're going to change this to settlers. Yeah. And they're going to build me a chair. Look at that. So we get our first addition to our throne room. Now, one thing I've always noticed since I was a kid, I used to play this game on the PlayStation 1 when I was younger, and one thing that always came to my mind, attention immediately, was this is a face, right here. It's like some kind of golem ogre thing. We'll call him Golger. So, like, there's Golger's face right there. I hate it. It bothers me. Just because you see, look, eye, there's a big old golemy eyebrow, right? Nose, and then mouth, there's this big old jaw, right? They're just like, Golger. Alright, we get another addition to our throne room. I think maybe they can, if they swept the floor out, that's all I want, man. Just a chair and they sweep the floor. Thank you. I appreciate that. Look at that. That's so nice. I appreciate that very much. We're going to continue. Oh, one thing. I almost forgot. Okay, good. Always make sure that at the beginning of the game your taxes are set right up, because it doesn't change your discovery rate this early with just one city at level 1. They're going to improve another thing. Should we get... Oh yeah, so multiplayer gold. This original backdrop is it's supposed to be like a different type of crackly stone or something like that, or it's supposed to go to... it's pretty much when I click this, it's not going to do anything. It's supposed to change something, but this is just a messed up version, so Golger stays. We're not getting rid of Golger just yet. We're going to continue. End of turn. Now maybe we can get rid of Golger. But this wall back here, hideous. We can kind of make Golger blend in if we just take this wall and throw that there. We're going to continue. Doesn't look like the people want to build me anything else, so we've got Golger. Grand Umbria has hit stage 2, so now it's going to build those settlers right away. We're going to end our turn, 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 end our turn. Ah, we built settlers! We're going to go to the city, and we're going to actually change this to a barracks now, because I want to just, as soon as I build some defender units for this city, I don't think any barbarians or enemies are going to wander up just yet. It's a risk I'm willing to take. We're going to have this settler come down probably this way, and we're just going to start developing around Grand Umbria right away. I've made this mistake in the past where I just think, oh, go out and build a city right away. But no, it's a good idea to just start getting some development around that first city so that you can start pumping things out of it really quickly. And then you have a hub. Always get some development around your cities before you move on. But I also suggest every time you build a city, they pump out a settler. With our science goals, I do want to try and move towards golden age of philosophy / invention and getting engineers as soon as possible kind of direction. I don't really focus on war early on in the game. We're going to go into Grand Umbria. They've finished building the barracks there, so now we can change that to the phalanx. And the phalanx will be done in 7 turns, but I think it'll be done... No, 7 turns, that sounds right. Okay. And we discovered ceremonial burial, so we can build temples now. We can also look into monarchy, mysticism, and polytheism if we have horseback riding, and monarchy with code of laws. Close that. We're going to get writing. I like to also, I forgot to mention, I like to go straight for getting that great library with literacy. It's a really good wonder to build, as then every time 2 civilizations, we got 5 against us, remember, every time 2 civilizations have learned the same technology that you haven't, you automatically get it. And it really helps with science development in this game. So we're going to go on and irrigate this. I just want to get these shields irrigated, essentially. And then we can continue on settling the area. Now, I'm going to get 2 phalanxes fortified in my main city before I carry on with developing other things from there. So now we got 2 phalanxes defending that city, our main city. And I think we're going to build some warriors. Just go out and start looking around. This is just an explorer kind of deal. Just a one-step explorer. All he can do is take 1 step at a time, but he can at least go explore more than we have seen so far, which is literally pretty much nothing other than our start area. So, problem with multiplayer gold, and I don't own it, is we don't get the music, we don't get the backgrounds, and we don't get the High Council. It sucks, but there's nothing really I can do about it, as I don't have the paid version. This is just the free version. So, we're going to build a road here. We don't really need to do much with it, but we got to develop it just so we can carry on to getting this shield developed. And then I think I'll move just kind of in this direction. And then this guy will discover over in this direction, so we get some more some spread out coverage. We've discovered the secret of writing that allows us to look into literacy with code of laws. We can build a library now, and we can commission diplomats. We're going to look into... we want mysticism. Because again, we also still want to go in that direction of looking for the golden age of philosophy. It gives you a free civilization advance, and it's a civilization advance in its own, so it's not something bad to work towards. Oh, I forgot I was still developing these. That's fine. I need to check in multiple directions, so that's all right. But it is now taking support from my city. We're going to seek a temple of knowledge instead of just a temple so far. I don't think our city is going to go into revolt this early, so we can carry on trying to explore the area around our plot here. Oh, we have a small village. I don't think I'm going to touch that with my settlers in case... Oh, Indians have moved their capital to Bombay. Apparently they're wasting resources, or thus they started a city in just a terrible spot. But that means they already have a second city. So we need to really consider sending this settler out soon. Oh, horde of barbarians. That's no good. It's fine. Our city's well defended. This is just a warrior. And we still got this one exploring out this way. Plus that gives us one of our support shields back to this city, and it can build that much quicker. So what we've done so far is we've lost a warrior that we've sent out this way to some barbarians. We've developed some area around Grand Umbria here. We've built this settler first off after we settled the first city. And we've sent another warrior off in this direction. We've got this village over here. I don't know if I want to touch that with my settler because we just had some barbarian action over here. I think we're just going to continue on going up with this warrior and maybe come eventually use him to touch that little village and see if there's a good benefit in there. Move this settler over here, build a road, and this warrior can check out up here. Once I've got that irrigation in there, it's time to start looking into where the next city should go. I'm thinking we should put it in kind of this area, because we got all these shields here, we got this fish. Maybe I'll see what else is in this area over here. Either way, our settler is going to move towards the west there. Southwest. English capital moved to York. It looks like we're also facing the English, and they're also moving around their cities. The Spanish, and they've started building a great project, the Colossus. Right, let's check out what we got going on here. Maybe we'll keep this at 50-50 and we'll check it periodically. We'll keep an eye on this, make sure it's always growing by 1. Okay, valuable metal deposit worth 50 gold. That's helpful. Okay. It's not barbarians, at least. We've discovered the secret of mysticism. So, that allows us to look into astronomy if we have mathematics, and philosophy if we have literacy. Let's see. Perhaps we require a code of laws first. Currency is important, but we only have one city right now. I'm not too worried about currency just yet. We're still getting lots of money. We still have 109 gold. Let's see if that's going up after this turn. Yeah, 110. Perfect. We're the second most advanced civilization in the world, so that means somebody is more advanced than us. Probably due to some trading. Ooh, we got this little village here. Let's see what's in here. Band of wandering nomads. Excellent. We can build a second city. I'm thinking even just right here. That looks like a great spot. I think that's going to be where we go. It's perfect distance away from Grand Umbria. It doesn't conflict with it in any sense. We are going to build a city here. Let's see. It was Grand Umbria. Call this Pendilium. First thing we'll build is a barracks. And we'll keep this warrior here. We'll actually set this as his home city. And he can fortify here until we've built our phalanxes. Then he can continue going out and exploring. Or at least one phalanx, you know? This guy's going to keep moving down in that direction because we want to go... Oh, they keep moving their capital, which in my opinion is great for us because they're just wasting resources and shields. So excellent. Grand Umbria is going to zoom into its city. We're going to change this library to... We are going to build a temple, as it's going to take 10 turns, and we're going to need that down the road. Speaking of roads, road. English capital moved to Nottingham. English and the Indians are really moving their capitals around a lot. Alright, we've discovered Code of Laws. It allows us to look into literacy, monarchy, with ceremony of burial. We actually do have ceremony, so we can get monarchy soon. I want to get to that after philosophy, however. The Republic, with literacy, trade. We don't have currency yet, though, and we can build a courthouse. So now we're going to go for literacy, as I do want to start trying to get towards that the Great Library. I'm going to build this city here. My fiance's name is Lucy, so we're going to call this Lucantium. This, of course, will be settlers. Hopefully they build quick, because we don't want someone coming in and trashing our city. Oh, look at that! The people have decided they want to build some stuff in our throne room here. I think this time we will grab some carpet there. We got some rugs. Look at that. Some nice bearskin, what it looks like. Bearskin rugs on our floor. This is starting to warm up and become quite a cozy throne room. Madrid from the Spaniards have built the Colossus. They've changed the Colossus to... They're really ambitious about building these wonders of the world. But Grand Umbria has built a temple, which is good. I think, now that we have that, we should build some more settlers. It's about time we continue expanding in this direction, and maybe up here. We've got this nice central position on the map. Not too far up, not too far down. So we're not going to hit any tundra, which is great. Tundra is such a useless thing. Pendilium has built a barracks. Excellent. Now it can start building its phalanxes. Oh, see, good thing we kept that warrior there. We got some barbarians attacking. Can't consult the High Council. Multiplayer Gold Free Edition. Grand Umbria has built some settlers. Excellent. So we can zoom into the city here and change it to city walls, I think. Or should we go for our first wonder of the world? We're going to start on the Great Wall. I think by the time we get literacy, we can change that to our library and we'll be a little ahead of the game. That sounds like a good plan. We can fortify this guy here, and you can now start wandering. English are still moving around their capital for some reason. And the Indians, again, moving their capital around. Oh, who is this? Who is this? Coming up on Grand Umbria. We need to block up the east over here. That's a thing that needs to happen now. Alright, Scrolls of Ancient Wisdom. I took the dive with that settler and it paid off. We have currency. We can now look into construction if we have masonry, which we don't, I don't think, and trade if we have Code of Laws, which we do. We can now also build marketplaces, which is good. Oh, it's the English. Alright, we'll speak with this icy English emperor. So another thing about Multiplayer Gold Free Edition, we don't get the actual emissary sitting there. Anyways, I bear a message from our most wise emperor, Henry VIII of the English. Your pathetic civilization is hardly worth conquering. We might forego this pleasure for the time being in exchange for 100 golden tribute. Pfft, I laugh at your petty boasts. Oh, that's a generous offer, eh? You prepare for war? Prepare for war? I'm prepared for war. We're going to bring war right to you. And that guy's going to probably go settle near these grapes, I think. That sounds like a good thing. You need to come in and block up that bridgey kind of area. Alright, we got both of our phalanxes for Pendilium. Pendilium can now work on... Yeah, I think settlers is a good idea. We're going to do that. Fortify these guys here. Ooh. Gems. Good thing I checked that out. And there's also a little tiny village there. I don't know what I should do about that. Maybe I should take the dive. Could be some knowledge. I like knowledge. Alright. They're suggesting we build some phalanxes, and I agree. The Santium is very underdefended. We're going to take the dive. Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh, such a bad idea. Okay, well, that's what you get. irrigate that. Who knows? Maybe the settlers survive. For some reason, settlers seem to... No, I don't think he's gonna... No, they're not gonna make it. Oh, and they're all moving towards my city. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. Well, I've realized I've had the game sound off this whole time. I apologize for that. It will now be on from this point. So far, as a recap of what's happened, we have explored some of this area around here. The English have come in with an archer and threatened to conquer us unless we paid them 100 gold. I said, screw that. We're not going to take any kind of comeuppance, we're not going to take any kind of those kind of things, and they attacked us and got their own comeuppance when their archer died to our phalanxes defending To Umbria. I was sending a settler up here, and then I was about to found a city, and I decided, oh, I saw these gems in this little village. I'll take the dive, I'll send the settlers to go check out that village. Of course, it turned out to be a horde of barbarians. Now they're heading towards my cities. Hooray. That's great. The English keep moving their capital. Oh, look at that. English warriors in units. Just, oh, that's not good. They're sending a few guys my way. Oh my god. Why? I think we're going to need to build a few more units. This is unfavorable. At least my nice veteran phalanxes are providing great defense here. Oh, look at that. Yes! Pendilium could use some work around its city soon. We're just gonna... Oh, man. Here we go, another wave. Alright, you guys can do this. We've discovered the secret of literacy. Alright, we can build that great library, and we can start working towards eventually getting invention, because I want to get that Leonardo's workshop as well. We're going to get philosophy, and then we're going to use that philosophy bump with the golden age of philosophy to give ourselves monarchy, and then we can... Oh, let's check on this. Nothing good really happening, but we're kind of hitting even, breaking even right now, so we gotta consider what's going on with that. Here's another wave. Oh, we've successfully defended off like all of this. This is great. I was so worried. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Now Lysantium can fortify a phalanx there. See, that's all fine. To Umbria is looking quite grand. I speak for he who makes mortals tremble, Emperor Henry VIII of the English. You're invited to gape in awe and amazement as the English demonstrate the wonders of construction. Absolutely no scribes be allowed. And then they attack them. Great. Don't care. We learned construction. Pendilium builds some settlers. Excellent. Now we can start developing around that city, and we can... I think we should start developing some military units to go start wandering outwards. And we'll make phalanxes, because there's some military pressing happening on our peoples right now. Of course, I do want to move on soon to getting some more cities settled. And the Indian capital has moved again. How many times have they done it? Has moved to London. There they go. See, they just keep doing it. They just want to speak to me. You're going to speak to me every time you come send one of your dudes, huh? They come in bearing threats. I'm not giving you nothing. Consequences. I'm already prepared for war. You've been bringing war since I met you, jerk. What? Why has my irrigation disappeared right there? Is it like pillaged or something? Did they pillage my irrigation? They're going to get some comeuppance. We're going to build some library. No, we need more settlers. Fortify. Okay, Pendilium has built a nice little wanderer here for us. I think a library. I want libraries, and I want marketplaces as soon as possible. That's what we're going to work on now. Libraries and marketplaces. English capital moved to York. And the other one Bombay. This is ridiculous. Over and over again. Maybe it was a blessing that you didn't have the sound volume for a while, because this is trumpets, man. Trumpets. What do you want? Just threaten me again? You learned how to do math. Cool. Well, I will. Hey, look at that. Ha! Now you're attacking me and losing dudes. The wealthiest civilizations in the world, we're under the English. But they just keep flipping capitals around. So how worried should I be? You know? I'm gonna move our phalanx down towards where I see these English coming from. We're gonna straight up attack. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have attacked because their defense is far superior than their attacking ability. Build a road. Build a road. Sleep. Sleep. We've discovered philosophy. Gives us the ability to look into communism if we have industrialization. It gives us the ability to look into medicine if we have trade. We can look into monotheism if we have polytheism. And we can look into university if we have math. Golden Age of philosophy begins in the Umbrian city of Pendilium. Great Umbrian thinkers articulate scientific, moral, and metaphysical systems which endure for centuries to come. Yeah, we do. I recommend we develop monarchy. That was what I recommended. Dude, this science advisor is on the ball. We have discovered the secrets of monarchy. And it allows us to look into feudalism, and it allows government form of the same name. We can increase our tax rates and science rates and try and get a little bit better outcomes with those numbers. Also recommends banking, but I think republic, so we can someday learn banking, but I think math is important. We need math. Now, people don't even know how to make bowls yet. But we're going to revolt, because this early in the game, it should just instantly give us, yes, a new government. So, we do that. Ugh. Our choices suck. We're going to do it like this, I suppose. And I guess like that, because luxury is good. To Umbria be proclaimed Lord King of the new Umbrian monarchy. I'm Lord King. Alright, we're going to build a road here. I just want to develop this little front yard of Lusantium, you know. Irrigate this, and these guys can now continue their journey. What do you want, Henry? Greetings, blah, blah, blah. I'm not giving you literacy. I'm not giving you nothing. I'm already ready for your war, dude. Bring it. I'm just going to sit right here. Fight me. Yeah, that's right. Indian capital moved to Bangalore. Santiam has built some settlers. We will... Oh, they don't even have barracks yet. Diplomat. Not only can it move quickly, but I want to try and steal some English technology. Or maybe establish an embassy or something. See kind of what kind of monster we're up against. Let's get a little more development on the back end of the Santium with this guy. Whoa, who are you? Okay. Move this way and develop that square. And you're gonna sleep so you don't die. Cordial Japanese emissary. They're not mean. Okay, I'll grant an audience. Cordial Japanese emissary. I speak for he who makes mortals tremble, Emperor Tokugawa of the Japanese. We know that your primitive civilization has not even discovered seafaring. We discover the secret of philosophy. Would you care to exchange knowledge with us? I like that. I like that. Sounds good. Let's exchange some knowledge. Ooh, you got some good knowledge. And you offered seafaring, but I mean, you're giving me quite the selection. I think I'll take pottery. I want to know how to make bowls. It's more important. Do you need monarchy yet? No. How about masonry? Do we take masonry? I like these guys. Look at this. They're trading us a bunch of stuff. Let's teach us how to make warriors. You're already worshipful. Maybe I can make allies with these guys for a little bit before they decide they want to try and eat me. Because multiplayer gold edition. Yeah, let's exchange knowledge, bruh. Give me the wheel though. Yeah, I mean you're giving me good things here. Sure, man. This is putting us both up, so yeah, let's have peace. Let's share world maps. Oh, my maps aren't useless, man. He just said my maps are useless. I consider this discussion complete. Get out of here. We have peace. Get your chariot away from my people. Geez, that was a lot of technology trading we just did there. Actually, it seemed we both took different paths, and then we just mashed them together. Excellent. Wait. Yeah, I'll grant you an audience. Oh, you learned how to build some bridges. Guess what? You moved your capital to Nottingham. That's great. Well, I am going to continue developing Reynoldsanium. And then we're going to move this settler back up to that area. Ooh. I don't like catapults. I'm going to pull back a little. Should we go in on this catapult? It's only got one defense. We only got one attack. It's just kind of a dice roll. Doing it. Dice roll. Yes! Ooh, another one! We're going to lose this dice roll, but at least we can do some damage to this thing. Okay. Yeah, that was unfavorable. Didn't even do as much damage as I was hoping we would do. We'll come down here, developing this square. Kyoto's built the Oracle. How's our Great Wall? Oh yeah, we want to change this to Great Library. Right. We're almost done that too. Excellent. I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, build a road there, and then we're going to send that guy right up. Pendilium can keep being developed around here. It's doing quite well. We're getting some good... Wow, look at that. Things don't take very long at all to build in this city at all right now. Take very long at all. We'll build a temple. It's 4 big. We're playing king. We can get revolts anytime here. So those English will not leave me alone. Get a life. How's our Japanese friend looking at us right now? They're hostile already. Look at that. See what I mean? Gold edition. All right. Well, we're gonna stick to the plan. You're gonna head up this way. You're gonna irrigate that. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Do we still have 2 there? Okay. We're gonna really need to start getting a little more militaristic here. Oh no. I'm not intimidated by your threats. Bring your war. Maybe I should have been intimidated by the threats. Okay. I commissioned a diplomat, but what good is that right now? We need legions. Yes. Send him that way. Oh, no. Our settler. Oh, and the Santium doesn't even have barracks. This is not good. We don't want the Santium to fall. Okay, I've got a plan. First off, let's complete that so we can start building units immediately. What do you want? No, you're gonna keep bringing war. Why do I even talk to you? Come on, just kill it. Okay. Oh no. You're gonna start building legions. I understand that you are pissed off from all this war. And not having people to defend you. Okay, so they want to improve my thing. I don't know what I'm doing good here, but we're gonna build some structure back here. Look at that. We're still making progress with the people. The people are scared, but they're happy. Pendilium has built a temple. What it could use is legions. We need to pump out some military units here. Only be 8 turns at here, or at that Grand Umbria. So, defend, yes. Oh, the people love me though. They think I'm handling this situation well. We're gonna build these structures here. Look at this. We're getting quite a complete throne room now. I think the only thing left is we need the whatchamajigger hanging above here. That ends up happening, and then we got every object so far. I'm gonna click mouse to continue. Ooh, we defended that. I didn't think that was gonna happen, but it did. Excellent. Irrigate that. Oh my god. They're really coming at me relentlessly here. What's my tax rate? I'm still making money, so that's good. Oh, that's rough. Let's see. Maybe I can make them give me peace. Oh, no. Oh my god, and they're just sending a bunch of dudes into my capital. My poor capital. This is not good. This is the opposite of good. Oh my god. We will take it back. We will take it back. Oh, freak! Ugh. The English are a thorn in my side. Oh my god. They're just pumping units out at me. Where do they get all these dudes? And they've screwed me over with taking my capital. Okay, we can take this back. We can fix this. I know my tax rate's running low. Okay, this is... No, don't start rioting there. We need you. We need you to be okay. Okay. We've taken our city back. And we're going to take construction with us. It really reduced the population of our city, though. Man, that sucked. Oh, all of our city's improvements are gone. I don't think we had anything really but a barracks and a library, but... and a temple. Man. Devastated. Well, we are going to build some phalanxes to defend, because they're cheap. I'm not intimidated by you, man. You've been constantly causing me problems. I'm going to slaughter you. I'm so mad at you. Yeah, I still want you building those legions, man. We need to push back at these English. Pendilium can't fund the whole war, so we're going to have to... Well, we need a new settler, because they killed my settlers. Oh, man. At least they're wasting a lot of resources trying to attack me constantly. So it's not just me that's got to be suffering from this. Pendilium has built some settlers, good. I think a marketplace. We need to start getting our gold intake back up. Our tax rate was suffering pretty bad. We're not going to discover anything anytime soon. They've really put a skewer in our plans here. So, we can get some defense going, at least. I think I want to link up my cities here. Kill that settler. We don't need them building any roads towards our cities. We've gained polytheism from our great library. Excellent. So, at least we got our library back in time to get the elephants. They've got a city of Leeds right there. Okay. We're going to take that city out. We don't need that there. We need to build a barracks in the Santee. We can't have these guys not being vets coming out of here. Especially with all the war coming. And we know the Japanese are going to be coming at us from the west very soon. I think I'm going to get this settler to get that city soon. Okay, Leeds is gone. Maybe we can take out 2 units at once here, hopefully. Yes, 2 units destroyed. Look at that. Excellent. We have the least happiest civilization in the world, according to Toynbee's epic history. The English are the happiest. Japanese second happiest. We are the worst. And what is the one civilization besides the Spanish that we're dealing with? The Indians, of course. Right. So the mayor has fled Lusantium. I think we need to change this to a Colosseum, because the people are quite unhappy. Take out that phalanx. That's where we'll build the city. Right here. So we'll call this, I have a cat named Indiana, so we'll call this Indioso. And I want a barracks right away. I know once gunpowder is discovered, the barracks all get sold off, but with how much war I've been dealing with, there's just no chance that I'm going to get by without these barracks. I need another barracks here, look at that. Freaking hell. Okay, let's find out where these English are pumping out these units from. They can't have been developing their cities too much if they're just sending units at me constantly. Oh, why are you so hostile? I bear a message from our most wise consul, Tokugawa of the Japanese. You're invited to gape with awe and amazement as the Japanese demonstrate the wonders of engineering. Absolutely no scribes will be allowed. And they've undertaken the great project of King Richard's Crusade. Okay, so as a little recap now, the English took over our city of Grand Umbria. We had a great population going there, and it got devastated in the battles that ensued. We sent units from Pendilium and Lusantium, legions, to go take our city back, and as we were taking it back, thankfully they sent their military units out of the city to try and destroy mine in advance before they made it to the city, which was not a great strategy on the AI's part, of course, as I was able to then swoop in, and after some lucky attacks on their military units and pushing through to get to the city, I was able to take the city back with only a population of 3. Everything was sold off, except for the Great Library, of course. So we're trying to build everything back there, but it's going well. And now we are sending some units towards the English on an offensive. They had a city right here called Leeds, and we took it out. That's probably where they were sending a great offensive from. And now we are putting on an offensive on them. We are also building a city over here in Indioso, and that is going to be developed. The Japanese seem like they're getting pretty angry with us, so that's going to be something for us to deal with in the future here. We need to start discovering this territory over here if we're going to have any chance of defending against them or understanding what kind of offensive they're bringing. We did have the Spanish land here and attack us briefly, so somewhere around here potentially. So I think at this point right here, that's far enough in to call an episode. It's been pretty long. We made some good progress. We got 4 cities founded. Grand Umbria, it will recover. It will recover. And then we will have a great military staging in the east as we battle with the English. Maybe we'll take a couple moves here before the episode's over to see what we can see. The English want to speak with us. Of course, they're just going to threaten us with war. And that's all that's going to happen there. So they got some fortifications here. So it looks like they might have a city somewhere around there. And discovering up in that direction doesn't show us anything really. Ooh, they're attacking us there. Alright. So in the next episode we're going to have to build probably a city somewhere around here to try and create some kind of choke point so that they can't keep pushing in at us. And we're going to need to expand out this way. Maybe start looking up towards the north as well. We'll need to develop more military units and settlers. That's the goals. We gotta recover in Grand Umbria. Until next time, this has been To Umbria. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode, and I hope you'll be back for the next one. Rock on!